Dude, you have to, man. It was sick.
Well, it's not fun missing. All right, well, put eyes on the tripod buck. He was up feeding, just right out in the open. So these guys came up, started walking me in, and on my way in, I look over on the ridge, adjacent from me, and there's a guy right there, over there smoking. Just smoking, having a smoke. And for 4.5 hours, I've been up there stalking this deer. Yes. Oh, deer are so much lighter than elk. Well, one decent 4-point, 25-inch 4-point. He's a good buck, but he needs a couple years. I don't know if the pressure has just got to all these other deer or what the deal is, but I can't turn up any of the big boys. But we'll keep after it, see if we can't find them.
Dude, you have to, man. It was sick.
Well, it's not fun missing. All right, well.
When you're barehanding it, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean,
It's fine.
You know. Well, came up in here in this canyon. We know the tripod buck has been in. We've seen him. We've been watching him for like 2 months. Such a sweet deer. Oh, what a good sound. Anyway, we went up in there. The guy said that he had got pretty close to him, within like 50, the tripod, and he I don't think he shot, but he bumped him out of there. So he bailed off with his buddy, and we pushed up in there a little further. Vaughn and Edgar got a stalk on, pretty good 4-point. That was a cool deer.
It was a cool deer.
Yeah,
we just didn't have a chance to get close enough. He had too many eyes.
Yeah, there was just 100 eyes in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I pushed over the top, put eyes on the tripod buck. He was up feeding, just right out in the open. So these guys came up, started walking me in, and on my way in, I look over on the ridge, adjacent from me, and there's a guy right there, over there smoking. Just smoking, having a smoke. Just having a good smoke right on the mountain. And anyway, I just pushed forward, and he kind of paralleled me, and then he started yelling at me, "The deer are over here! The deer are over here!" I was like, I know, man. Like, seriously? So I snuck up the bottom, and I knew he'd probably come up over the top. And so I just snuck up the bottom, and bumped a whole bunch of deer. It was so thick in there. I'd get in there and there were deer running everywhere. And then the guys told me that the tripod buck had kind of come out the back. And so I pushed up in there, and he went in some scrub oak, and I watched him bed down. We were ready to bail right at that point. So I dropped my pack, put all my stuff on, threw my moccasins on, and ran up there. And for 4.5 hours, I've been up there stalking this deer. So getting in close.
You started that stalk at 10. It was like 10:20.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
so you're
5 hours. 5
stalk.
hours ago.
Yeah.
So 5 hours ago, I got on my hands and knees. I was crawling through scrub oak, trying. They'd look down at me. There's 9 deer total? 9 deer, 6 bucks. Is that was up in that clump of trees. Oh, and then those 2 that went up in there. So, yes, anyway. 7 bucks, 8 bucks. Either way, I got pretty close, and then I seen the guy come up over the top, and I knew they were going to bust out of there. And the big 3, he took his crew, and they all jumped out one side, and the tripod and another 3-point stayed with a doe. And they came down they were at 103, and I went to pull up on them, and I had realized that my release had come off and fallen off. So I looked around, said, all right, well, I used to do this all the time. Let it fly. Let one fly. It's about 6 feet over his back. So that was fun. And instead of running away, they kind of came down to me, and then I'm pretty sure the guy would skyline, and they'd see him. And so they stayed right there. So I just saw my chance and snuck in a little bit closer, as close as I could. But it's just so hard. I pulled back. The wind was blowing so bad. I don't have my release. It just was not a good scenario. Rookie mistake. But honestly, it was
Fun to watch.
Was it?
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
It was kind of disheartening being there. When he was at 70, he did come to me at 70, and I pulled back on him. I think I pulled back 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, and you held it.
Wind.
You had one hold for like 3 minutes. I'm sitting there, I was like, wow.
I'm sitting there on my fingers, because I don't have my release. And I mean, I didn't feel comfortable letting it fly. So, yeah.
He lives to have another arrow fly at him here later.
Oh yeah. Let's go do it again. That was awesome. Right?
So, it's the last day. We
found a buck that we made a play on yesterday, that we screwed up on yesterday. I had his little buddy. He's not that little, but I had his buddy come within probably 20 yards, came around a tree, and then did a double take, looking right at me, and buggered out of there. Of course, put him between the big buck and I. And anyway, we turned him up again today. We're waiting for him to bed, and if he beds in a good spot, I think I'm gonna go try to kill him. Last day that I can hunt, and he's a beautiful deer, very beautiful deer. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully he beds in a good spot. He's got a lot of other deer with him, so if he beds in the top in this scrub oak, we think we can kill him.
Maybe.
Maybe. Now that is a cool sight. She's packing out her own deer.
No, I want Hannah.
All right. We've seen a crazy stag buck, and then we've got that nice 4-point. I think he's Mr. Consistent, a buck that I passed up on the archery hunt. We're gonna go take a closer look. Edgar thinks I should shoot him.
It's a nice buck.
So we'll see what happens. I just don't know. I know there's some nicer bucks in here. I don't know. I've got the rifle hunt too, so I'm just debating what to do. Don't want to stop hunting. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, well, that's 2 bucks that we've tentatively passed today. That was a good deer too, but man, he's got so much potential. Nice and wide. He's probably about 24, 25 inches wide. Good eye guards. Just not that age class. We just heard a shot right up over here, so sounds like somebody's happy. But we're just gonna push up and over this other side and hope for the best. We've seen a ton more deer, a lot more bucks today than we have the last few times we've been out, so we're feeling pretty good. We're gonna go kill one right now. Smoke one. Let's go. Yep. It's a good buck, but oh, there he goes. He's out. It's a good buck, but oh, there he goes. I just checked my 0. Guns on. Shut out to 500 and feeling pretty good, so hoping a buck steps out at some point and we'll get the opportunity to let this Burgar eat. It's a sweet setup. I love it. So hopefully be shooting something. I'm excited. Well, we've got a little dilemma. There's a really nice 3-point down here. We're both suckers for 3 points. He's not real wide. Jeremy wants one wide. I don't know. He is pretty nice. He's super heavy. He's bladed. He doesn't have eye guards, but
Yeah.
We're not sure what to do.
He's a nice deer.
Cole
right.
Hawkins.
Okay, now you can introduce
I'm
yourself.
Cole Hawkins.
All right, Cole Hawkins.
I'm Kyson Carter.
All right, guys, what are we doing?
We're gonna shoot a deer.
All right. Kyson, if you're going to talk, you got to talk a lot louder because no one can hear you. What are we going to do?
We're gonna go get a deer.
There we go. All right. All right, guys. This is the crew. Oh, there we go. Ew. Nasty. All right, let's go get a deer. All right, so we're back up here where we were this morning. We're going to hit up these canyons. We got the boys with us, and we're going to see if we can get on those 3 points. A couple of those bucks were pretty nice, so we're hoping it comes together. We hope they're still in there. There's been a lot of people running around, so we'll see. All right, boys. Let's go. Let's see the crew. That's a posse. What up? I don't know what it is though. Hand down. Dope. Okay, we've got a buck spotted. We're gonna try to close the distance. See if we can't get a 400-yard shot. He's across the canyon. Cole wants him, so hopefully we can make it work. We gotta get out on that edge, on that knoll. And we're gonna shoot across the canyon. It's the first one and the last one. Do you see them? Oh, they're all three right here, the big ones. Hold on, bud. Oh, that last one's a big one. They're moving. They're way to the right now. Yes. Oh, yeah. Way to the left. Way to the left. You got him. You got him. You got him, buddy. You got him. You got him. All right, Cole. Dude, good job, man. That was awesome. What a great shot, man.
Yes,
What
sir.
a great shot.
Yes, sir.
That was so cool. Well,
shot, man.
buck down. It's his first deer, so he is pumped. Oh. Yep. Good job, man. First time deer.
First deer, baby.
It's awesome.
Oh man. So sick.
Packing out his first deer. It's in there. Very nice.
Sir.
All right.
Yep, there he is.
Gosh, that's facing this way. See the big 1164. Yeah. Hammer.
All right. We've spotted two of the bucks that we've seen earlier on in the season. They're both pretty nice, so we're seeing if we can make a play on them right now. Hopefully we can get up here and
bring at least one, maybe two down. Here we go. Well, that was a solid attempt. Both those bucks are definite shooters. We've got some history. We chased them a little bit on the archery, so we've got some history with those deer. And anyway, when we got up there, we got to 700 and we laid down. We were going to take a shot there, and then we decided to move up and we got to 350. And as we were getting set up on both of them, dang coyote came in and bumped him up over the other side. So we backed out, and these deer are pretty consistent, so we're hoping they do the same thing tomorrow morning. We're gonna go to a different spot tonight, and if we don't see anything tonight, we'll probably come right back here tomorrow and see if we can turn them up. The problem is, I mean, this area is just so thick, and it's so hard to get on them. You just got these tight windows to shoot in, and it happens quick. Anyway, hopefully it works out. We can at least put one of them on the ground. That'd be awesome. Well, they don't get big by being dumb. So we saw a lot of deer. They just didn't do what they did yesterday. And yeah, we just could never find them. I mean, this stuff is thick. You gotta get really lucky to see them in these little windows. So we're gonna regroup and see if we can't find another one. Alright, so I got a beat on a buck last night that's supposedly in these flats over here. And so I came down here to see if I can't turn him up. Supposedly he's with two other bucks, but he's a lot bigger. He's a nice 4-point, so I'm hoping he steps out. These flats are, I mean, it's just sagebrush flats everywhere with a few alfalfa fields, and there's some old cornfields around, so I'm hoping that he reveals himself tonight. Last day, or yeah, tomorrow's the last day, so tonight's kind of a recon, Hail Mary. We'll see if he steps out, and if he does, I'll if he steps out early enough, I'll put the beat down on him, but if not, we'll come in here tomorrow and see if we can't turn him up. I'm hoping he's as nice as what I've heard, so yeah, kind of a long shot, but we'll see what happens. All right, give us a little rundown. What's going on?
Well, we're on buck, and we're a long ways away, but he's a shooter. We gotta get over there and get it done.
Good.
He's a great buck.
He is.
Oh yeah, let's kill him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Look, they're coming to us.
Okay.
He's dropping right in.
Let's just try to get to the edge and then.
Okay. All right, we are set up on this buck. Got the crew here. Let's go. Kyson, you gonna shoot this thing? All right.
Okay. Give it a minute, guys. He'll move. He'll move.
He's the one to the left. The rocks. They are way off. Are you? You're behind him. You're behind him. Damn it. Are you kidding me?
Who the heck's over there?
Yeah.
That guy in that Toyota.
Oh, right underneath him.
Shoot again, Tyson. He's gonna be popping
He's-
out right over there. He's on the far hill.
Is he out the furthest one away? The furthest one?
Yeah, he's
I love the guy in that Toyota that drove down behind the guy.
Well, we've been sitting on this buck for like a half hour and just waiting for him to stand up. 500 yards, and all of a sudden, this guy just starts flinging lead. He's like 20 feet off, not even close. Just Hail Marys shooting clear over there. Some people. I mean, he's got to be 800-900 yards away. And he shot at him while he was laying down like a dummy. People are ridiculous.
Well, we decided on one, picked him out, and he's nothing huge, but he's a good buck, and we're about to make our way down there and take him down.
Alrighty. Yeah, top of his back right there. Yeah. Oh. You're okay. I think right there you kill him. Right to the left of him. Right to the left of him. Reload and shoot. Right to the left of him. There you go. Yep. Oh.
I was left of him?
Yeah, you were just to the left of him. Don't shoot him right there. Okay, right there. Oh, shoot. You smoked
It's been a
him.
while since I watched one.
Great job.
The dirt.
Dang it. Oh, there he's down.
I see him moving. He's
Yeah.
not getting up, is he?
No.
So, we got a deer down. Just walked along the ridge parallel to him, and right as we started finding them, they all got up and started moving, and had to take a shot. First shot I missed, and they started running away. I took another shot and dropped him, and we're about to walk down on him now.
First deer?
First deer.
All right. Let's go get him.
I believe I smoked him on the run. 500 yards. All right, well, we came down here. Sam just smoked his buck. And then we came up over this ridge and just, man, I don't know what he is. We have no idea. We just know he's a big deer. And I was dialed up yesterday from sitting on that buck, and I had not dialed down, so my first shot was like 10 feet over his back. And so I took another shot, still way high. I was like, what the heck? I looked at my scope, and I'm dialed for 545. So I dialed back down. Even though he went out to about 500, I dialed down and then just held up. And we've got 2 deer down now. We've got our work cut out for us. Heck yeah, let's go. And I scoped myself. I mean, shoot, I haven't done that in a little while. So, well, I guess since Alaska last year on ptarmigan, but anyway, we're pumped. We got 2 bucks down. We're gonna go put our hands on him. Can't be upset about that. Big old buck. Scoped myself. 503 yards. All right. All packed up. Ready to go. Look at that guy. This pack out's gonna be nasty, especially with all this lava rock, but it's worth it for sure. Oh, deer are so much lighter than elk. Seems like a walk in the park compared to that bull of Edgar's.
What do you think, dude? You know what? He's definitely a young buck, but for my first deer, I couldn't be happier. He's definitely got some good width going on. Solid forks. He's a good buck. I'm happy.
All right, well, that's a double buck down. Sam, that your first deer?
This is first one.
He's a good buck, man. Double whammy. That was pretty awesome.